Hi, First Alliance family. My name is Pastor Chen, and I serve here as the youth pastor. This summer, some of our students participated in a trip called Lead the Cause, a ministry trip that you generously funded. So first, we want to say thank you. In this video, we have a few students who will be sharing some of the amazing moments that God showed them. So I'm excited to share these moments with you.
My favorite memory from Lead the Cause this year was going into the mountains and worshiping the Lord within His creation.
My favorite part of Lead the Cause was every evening we would have like a housewarming party. And in the common area, we had like a kitchen and a little living room, and everyone from our youth group would come over, and everyone from other youth groups would come over. There were probably like 100 people in this little tiny space. We would just listen to music and have a lot of fun. One night we went to Target and we bought dinosaur chicken nuggets and just different snacks, and we cooked food. We took plates from the dining hall, and it was just a really great time.
I would say my favorite moment was being able to work with the Dream Center and to meet with all the ex-convicts that were going through a transitional program from prison back into society. I really liked being able to pray with them and to hear their testimonies. It really showed me that we do not deserve salvation any more than they do, and that we're all sinners and we all need God.
My favorite moment at Lead the Cause was one night we were all together outside of the buildings on campus, and we were all worshiping together, just worshiping God. We didn't even need any instruments, but we were just all different youth groups together worshiping, and it was just great to be in that environment together.
My biggest takeaway was just the urgency to spread the gospel. Hell is a real place and people are going there, and it is our job to spread the gospel. We're called to. And I think that we should equip ourselves with the best way to do that and just love other people like we are called to.
My biggest takeaway from Lead the Cause was just God really showing me who He is and how He can change lives. One day we went and met with former inmates, and we just had a day to serve with them and hang out with them. We had awesome conversations, and they showed us how God has really changed their lives, and it's just really eye-opening and encouraging to see how God can work through other people.
Lead the Cause has impacted my walk with God through making me read my Bible every day and to pray when things are uncertain. The trip was almost impossible to go on this year, and through God's faithfulness we were able to go, and it's just been amazing to see how He has led us through it.
So the most impactful part of Lead the Cause for me was when we went to Columbine High School and we got to see the memorial of all the students who had passed away and the teachers. And you looked at them all and it made you think, like, how many of these students didn't know Jesus? How many of them did? What could have been done if they didn't know Jesus? And this sort of thing, I mean, you never know when something like this will happen. And it really makes you think, like, there are people who've never heard of Jesus, and there are some people who will never hear about Jesus. And if we know about Jesus and we don't tell anybody, like, what good is that? Like, we have to go out and we have to tell people, like, because you never know when someone could die. And if they die not knowing about Jesus, they're not getting into heaven. And if you know Jesus and you don't tell them, it really makes you think that this is something that has to be shared with them.
You've just heard some of the many stories of our students encountering God over there in this trip, as well as witnessing God moving mountains. So with that being said, I want to say thank you. Thank you for your generous donations and your contribution to this trip. Not only financially did you guys cover us, but also with prayer. I remember receiving cards from some of the ministries, and I could see the expression of joy and happiness on each student's faces. So thank you. Thank you for loving our youth. Thank you for praying for us. Thank you for supporting us and the next generation of ministries here.